So what is going on with Brad Wright's pilot for Stargate? Welcome to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. So I just did a video, guys, a couple of weeks ago about how Brad Wright's initial pilot has just been put up for storyboarding. They've actually commissioned a storyboard for his series that he wrote nearly 2 years ago now. Now that actually is huge. It really shows that Amazon and MGM are starting to really gear up towards the new series being produced as soon as the Amazon MGM sale is complete. But it does come with a few concerns, because apparently a second pilot has also been put forward for storyboarding. Now these storyboards will take anything up to 2 to 3 months, apparently, my source is telling me, and they are actually quite an expensive thing to commission. So you would not storyboard Brad Wright's version unless you were very seriously contemplating using it. But this second storyboard is the worry, for a couple of reasons. I have 2 or 3 people that work at MGM that talk to me about what's going on, and they work in different departments. They're friends with each other, and I met one and they put me in touch with the others. None of them have any idea where this second script has come from. Now, that's a bit of a worry, considering obviously I can't tell you which departments they work in, but I know which departments they work in. It seems to me that it's purposely being kept secret, that they are even keeping it a secret from the employees at MGM. They don't want anyone to know A, what this script is, and B, where this script came from or who wrote it. But why would MGM do that? Well, obviously Brad Wright has a very strong relationship with MGM and the people at MGM. He knows the people there. He's worked with them for years. So he's going to have friends within the organization. It seems to me that MGM are purposely trying to keep this secret because they're purposely trying to keep it from Brad Wright. So does Brad Wright know that there is some politics going on here? I actually think he does. On his podcast, he's had interviews with Amanda Tapping, Michael Shanks, and Richard Dean Anderson. He has done that artificially created episode of Stargate on there, and he talks very openly about the project and the pilot he's already written. Now, why would he be doing that? I think he's doing it because he wants to get the public opinion onto his side. He wants to make it very, very difficult for MGM to produce any other TV series but his. But MGM might be in a bit of a difficult situation. Obviously, they've been restrained by financial problems for 20 years or so. They maybe didn't think they could produce the Stargate series that they now have the financial might to produce. And Amazon have come in and said, look, what you've got is great, we love it, but we want you to think a lot bigger. We actually now think you can be a lot more ambitious with this project. But Brad Wright's initial pilot was written for maybe a slightly more restrained budget. So MGM are in a bit of a difficult spot. Do they basically push Brad Wright out? Do they try to get Brad Wright to rewrite what he's already done and make it bigger, as Amazon say? Or do they go with a different project? So this is what I think they're doing. They're storyboarding Brad Wright's pilot. They're storyboarding another possible version of that pilot or a completely different script. I'm not sure either way. They're going to show them to executives and they're going to try to get them to decide which project they want to go with. They'll then either work with Brad Wright to beef up and change his original plot, or they'll go with a completely different direction. But the storyboarding of the scripts they have in place now is vital for that to move them forwards. They need to be able to visualize what they're talking about. And this is going to be a really important thing to show then to Amazon executives, the people that are actually going to write the check for the series. I'm also being told by my sources at MGM that big meetings are planned for very early April. This is when these storyboards will be presented. They're also hoping that the sale of MGM will be in its very final days by that point, so that they can maybe start making some decisions. And decisions not just about Stargate, but James Bond, what to do with the back catalogue, and some other projects that are in early development can be maybe green-lit. So what I actually think is Brad being pushed out of the Stargate universe. I actually think Amazon are going to want to come in and they're going to want some fresh ideas. I think they're going to want new blood in this project, and I actually don't think Brad Wright's initial script, at least how it exists at the moment, will be made. I think they're going to want something that fits in with their idea of having a movie, that fits in with the game that's just been about to be released, Timekeepers, and other projects that they want to maybe bring online, including an Ancients prequel series and other things. And I'm not sure Brad Wright's current plan for a series fits in with those other projects. So where do I think Brad stands at the moment? I don't think his project is going to get made, and I think he knows it. And I think that's why he is trying to get the public opinion onto his side so that he can add pressure to Amazon to hopefully get it made somehow. So anyway, guys, please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Is this a lot of politics going on at the moment? I will remind you that Amazon haven't actually made any decisions yet, and those decisions aren't going to be made for several months. But planning is happening. They are in talks. And what do you think those talks are going to entail? So if you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. It really helps us out. You can also become a Sidetrack member. Hit that join button. And please, guys, as always, stay safe. I'll see you next time.